And for decades, cancer treatment meant enduring harsh therapies like chemotherapy and radiation, blunt tools that harmed healthy cells as much as cancerous ones. But today, oncology is transforming rapidly. We're witnessing a revolution in how we understand and fight cancer. The old one-size-fits-all approach is giving way to personalized medicine, where treatments are tailored to each patient's unique cancer. Years of research have revealed the genetic and molecular secrets of cancer, allowing for smarter, more targeted therapies. At the forefront of recent breakthroughs stands the remarkable story of Jimmy Carter. Diagnosed in 2015 with melanoma brain metastases, Carter underwent a pioneering treatment. Keytruda, a cutting-edge immunotherapy combined with targeted radiation. The outcome? Cancer-free since 2016 and still thriving at age 99. This case exemplifies the power of modern medicine and the hope it brings to millions. Inspiring tone. Another extraordinary example is Hayley Arsenault. As a child, Hayley battled bone cancer and became a survivor thanks to innovative treatments at St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. But her journey didn't end there. In 2021, Hayley made history as the world's first pediatric cancer survivor and the youngest American to travel to space, serving as a crew member on SpaceX's Inspiration 4 mission. Her story is a powerful reminder that a cancer diagnosis does not have to limit one's dreams. Hayley's courage and achievements inspire countless patients and families, showing that life after cancer can reach heights once thought impossible. Inspiring tone. Now, artificial intelligence is opening new frontiers in cancer care. Advanced AI tools like Scorpio are now able to predict which patients will respond to immunotherapy with greater accuracy than ever before. By analyzing vast amounts of clinical and molecular data, Scorpio helps doctors match patients to the most effective treatments, increasing the chances of remission and reducing unnecessary side effects. AI is also revolutionizing early detection. New systems can analyze CT scans to spot lung cancer up to 6 years before symptoms appear, giving patients a crucial head start and dramatically improving survival rates. These breakthroughs are turning the tide in the fight against cancer, offering hope where there was once only uncertainty. At the forefront of this innovation are antibody-drug conjugates, or ADCs. Drugs like trastuzumab deruxtecan, also known as Enhertu, are redefining HER2 treatment across multiple cancer subtypes and clinical settings. Recent Phase 3 results, including those from the Destiny program, show major gains in progression-free survival. For example, the combination of Enhertu and pertuzumab as a first-line therapy is expanding the landscape. These advances suggest that ADCs may soon replace or delay the need for conventional chemotherapy in many patients. Breakthroughs like engineered immune cells, personalized vaccines, and smart drugs are changing the game. Inspiring tone. Now, a bold new initiative is launching in England, the Cancer Vaccine Launchpad. Thousands of NHS cancer patients could soon access trials of a groundbreaking vaccine treatment designed to prime the immune system to recognize and attack cancer cells, reducing the risk of recurrence and offering new hope for lasting remission. Inspiring tone. This is part of a global wave of innovation, with large-scale trials and vaccine launchpads matching patients to cutting-edge therapies around the world. The NHS Cancer Vaccine Launchpad is now matching patients to trials using mRNA vaccines for head, neck, bowel, and skin cancers, leveraging the latest in precision medicine. Over 10,000 UK patients may receive these precision vaccines by 2030, highlighting the scale and ambition of this effort to transform cancer care and prevention. One of the most exciting frontiers is the rapid progress in liquid biopsies and multi-cancer early detection tests such as Galleri. These blood-based tests can detect signals from dozens of cancer types, often before symptoms appear. Studies like Pathfinder have shown that Galleri can add new cancer detections beyond standard screening methods. However, it's important to note that while detection rates are improving, the true impact on reducing cancer deaths is still being studied. Large trials, including the NHS Galleri study, are now underway to determine whether these tests actually save lives and improve outcomes. The key nuance: finding more cancers doesn't automatically mean more lives saved. Only ongoing trials will reveal the real impact. This series will explore the most significant breakthroughs and the real challenges researchers are racing to solve. The war on cancer has entered a new era, one defined by precision, innovation, and hope. Cancer mortality rates are falling thanks to a new multi-pronged approach. Prevention and screening catch cancers early. HPV vaccines, mammograms, and colonoscopies save lives before treatment even begins. Targeted drugs now attack cancer's unique genetic weaknesses, transforming once deadly diagnoses into manageable conditions. Precision oncology matches the right drug to the right patient based on their tumor's genetic fingerprint. Immunotherapy is the most exciting front, harnessing the immune system to hunt down cancer cells. Drugs like checkpoint inhibitors and engineered T cells unleash the body's natural defenses. These advances don't work in isolation. They're combined for even greater effect. A patient might receive a targeted drug, then an immune-boosting vaccine to prevent relapse. The future lies in integrating these strategies, outsmarting cancer at the molecular level. We're not just fighting cancer, we're learning to outthink it. The immune system's inability to eliminate cancer puzzled scientists for years. Enter CAR-T cell therapy, a revolutionary approach that turns a patient's own T cells into living cancer hunters. Doctors extract T cells from the patient's blood and reprogram them in the lab with a synthetic receptor, the CAR, designed to target cancer cells. These engineered cells are multiplied, then infused back into the patient. Once inside, CAR-T cells seek out and destroy cancer cells with precision. Unlike traditional drugs, CAR-T cells can persist and multiply, providing long-term surveillance against relapse. This living therapy represents a fundamental shift. We're not just giving a drug, but equipping the body with a custom-built weapon. CAR-T has delivered durable remissions for patients with few other options. It's a marvel of bioengineering, personalized, powerful, and changing the standard of care. The potential for a one-time, lasting treatment is what makes CAR-T so groundbreaking. The war on cancer now includes living medicines. CAR-T therapy's promise became real through the story of Emily Whitehead. At 6, Emily faced terminal leukemia with no options left, until she became the first child to receive CAR-T in a clinical trial. The treatment triggered a massive immune response, nearly killing her, but quick-thinking doctors managed the crisis. Weeks later, her cancer was gone completely. Emily's recovery proved that reprogramming the immune system could work, not just in theory, but in a desperate real-life case. Her story inspired hope, accelerated research, and led to FDA approvals for CAR-T in blood cancers. Today, Emily is cancer-free, a living testament to the power of this therapy. Her journey transformed CAR-T from an experiment into a standard of care. It galvanized the field, showing what's possible when science and courage meet. Emily's survival is more than a miracle. It's a blueprint for the future of cancer treatment. The human story behind the science changed everything. CAR-T therapy has revolutionized treatment for blood cancers like leukemia and lymphoma, offering hope to patients with no other options. Remission rates are remarkable, and CAR-T is now a standard of care for certain cases. But the therapy isn't without risks. Severe immune reactions like cytokine release syndrome and neurotoxicity can occur. Specialized centers have learned to manage these side effects, making CAR-T safer than ever. The next challenge: solid tumors, which are harder to target due to their complex environments and diverse cell types. Researchers are engineering T cells to overcome these barriers, targeting multiple antigens, resisting suppression, and combining CAR-T with other therapies. Trials are underway to bring this living medicine to more patients. The path is complex, but the potential is enormous. CAR-T's success in blood cancers is just the beginning. The frontier now is making it work for the most common and deadly solid tumors. mRNA technology, famous for COVID-19 vaccines, was originally developed with cancer in mind. The principle is simple: teach the immune system to recognize cancer-specific proteins, turning the body into its own defense factory. mRNA vaccines deliver genetic instructions, prompting cells to display cancer markers and alert immune cells to attack. This approach is fast, flexible, and highly personalized. mRNA code can be tailored to each patient's tumor. Unlike CAR-T, mRNA vaccines are off-the-shelf injections, making them easier and more scalable. Early technical hurdles, like RNA instability, have been overcome with advanced delivery systems. Now, mRNA cancer vaccines are moving from theory to clinical trials. They offer a new way to train the immune system for a targeted fight. The technology's speed and adaptability could transform cancer care. mRNA's journey from niche research to global platform is a story of scientific ingenuity. The next chapter, harnessing mRNA to make cancer vaccines a reality. The key to a cancer vaccine is finding a target unique to cancer cells, neoantigens, abnormal proteins created by tumor-specific mutations. Scientists sequence a patient's tumor and blood, identify these neoantigens, and use AI to select the best ones. The result? A custom mRNA vaccine built just for that patient, teaching their immune system to attack their cancer's unique fingerprint. Personalized mRNA vaccines train the immune system to fight cancer, but tumors can activate immune brakes to evade attack. Checkpoint inhibitors like pembrolizumab block these brakes, unleashing T cells to attack cancer. Combining vaccines with checkpoint inhibitors is proving far more effective, offering new hope for cancer treatment. For years, the KRAS gene, especially the G12C mutation, was the ultimate challenge in cancer research. Its mutations drove aggressive cancers, yet it was labeled undruggable. The protein's slick surface defied traditional drug design, like trying to grip a wet bar of soap, leaving patients with few options. But with relentless investigation, scientists uncovered a hidden pocket unique to KRAS G12C. This led to the creation of targeted small molecule inhibitors that could finally switch the mutant protein off. Today, sotorasib and adagrasib are FDA approved for KRAS G12C cancers, and adagrasib, when combined with cetuximab, earned accelerated approval in colorectal cancer. These breakthroughs mark a new era, making the once undruggable a standard, expanding target in oncology. Small molecule inhibitors, like those targeting KRAS G12C, are designed to fit perfectly into cancer's engine, blocking the mutated protein and shutting down its activity. These drugs are precise, targeting only cancer cells with the mutation, sparing healthy cells and reducing harsh side effects. For many, this means shrinking tumors, relief from symptoms, and more time with loved ones. Precision oncology is transforming cancer care, one mutation, one patient at a time. The arrival of KRAS G12C inhibitors was a historic victory, but cancer remains a relentless, adaptable enemy. Tumors often develop resistance, so researchers are now developing combination therapies, attacking cancer from multiple angles. Early clinical trials are encouraging, showing that a multi-pronged approach may be key to longer-lasting results. Next-generation inhibitors are in development, offering hope for more patients. The KRAS story shows that with persistence and innovation, even the toughest cancers can be overcome. Traditional chemotherapy attacks both cancer and healthy cells, causing harsh side effects like hair loss and nausea. Now, antibody-drug conjugates, or ADCs, act like guided missiles, delivering powerful drugs directly to cancer cells while sparing healthy tissue. This targeted approach means fewer side effects and more effective treatment, offering new hope for patients. Enhertu, a groundbreaking ADC, redefined breast cancer treatment by targeting HER2-positive cells with a potent chemotherapy payload and an innovative linker. Its bystander effect means it can kill neighboring cancer cells, even those with low HER2, expanding treatment to more patients. Landmark trials proved its power, creating new hope for those previously untreatable and inspiring a new era in cancer therapy. For decades, early detection has been our best weapon against cancer, using scans or invasive procedures to find it before it spreads. Now, a simple blood test called a liquid biopsy is changing the game. By detecting tiny fragments of tumor DNA in blood, these tests can spot cancer early, even before symptoms appear. The hope? To screen for multiple cancers at once, catching them when they're most curable. This breakthrough could save countless lives. Early cancer detection sounds promising, but does it truly save lives? History shows not all early findings help. Some cancers are too aggressive, others too slow-growing to matter. That's why massive trials are underway, testing if new liquid biopsy screening actually reduces cancer deaths. The NHS Gallery trial in the UK and Pathfinder in the US are leading the way. If successful, these tests could save thousands of lives, ushering in a new era of cancer screening. Stunning advances like cell therapies and mRNA vaccines offer hope against cancer. But these breakthroughs come with staggering costs, making access difficult for many. Only specialized centers can deliver them, limiting access by geography and resources. Even with approval, high prices and strict criteria mean many patients are left waiting, sometimes forever. The rise of hyper-specialized cancer treatments risks widening health disparities. Access to advanced therapies and infrastructure is often limited to major urban centers, leaving rural and disadvantaged patients behind. This creates a two-tiered system, one for those with resources and proximity and another for everyone else. True progress means ensuring these breakthroughs reach all patients, not just a privileged few. As we enter 2025, the war on cancer is being fought with new intelligence and precision. From living drugs like CAR-T cells to personalized mRNA vaccines, innovation is breathtaking. Cancer is not one disease, but hundreds, each needing its own approach. The future lies in personalized care, matching the right tool to the right patient. Progress is real, measured in falling mortality rates and longer, better lives. As we celebrate these incredible breakthroughs, we must also hold two other truths in sharp focus. The first is that the gold standard for measuring success remains unchanged. Clinical trials that prove a treatment not only shrinks tumors, but helps people live longer. Progress in science takes time, and the journey from a promising lab result to a proven, life-saving therapy is a long and rigorous one. The outcomes of the large-scale trials for liquid biopsies, for example, will be pivotal. They will determine whether this exciting technology can truly deliver on its promise of reducing cancer mortality. We must continue to rely on this careful, evidence-based process to separate true progress from hype. The second, and perhaps most important truth, is that our most powerful weapon in the war on cancer has always been prevention. The most effective way to survive cancer is to never get it in the first place. Public health measures like quitting smoking, maintaining a healthy weight, protecting our skin from the sun, and getting vaccinated against cancer-causing viruses like HPV remain absolutely essential. Likewise, participating in established screening programs for breast, cervical, and bowel cancer is still one of the most effective things we can do to catch the disease at its earliest, most curable stage. Technology is advancing, but these fundamental pillars of health are timeless. Looking ahead, the future of cancer care will be complex, exciting, and challenging. It will involve combining these new therapies in ever smarter ways, tackling the difficult problems of drug resistance, and working relentlessly to ensure that these life-saving innovations are accessible and affordable for everyone, not just a select few. The path forward requires a commitment to continued scientific research, a focus on equitable delivery, and an unwavering dedication to prevention and early detection. The fight is evolving, and so must our strategies. The war on cancer is not yet won, but the tide is turning in our favor. The breakthroughs of today are building the cures of tomorrow. For patients and their families, this new landscape offers more options, more time, and more reasons to be hopeful than at any other point in history. The key is to stay informed, to ask questions, and to continue supporting the scientific process that is making this incredible progress possible. The future is not just bright, it is being actively engineered, one discovery at a time.